some intense math, exponents, and polynomials. I promise you'll have lots of fun. So first comes Intro to Polynomials. A polynomial is a collection of terms that is in descending order of degree. So there's a couple terms that we have to know. Yeah, good. Go back to. So you have to move the decimal place twice. Okay, yeah, you need to write a fraction there. Find the difference, right? These two. And you gotta write it as a fraction. Back. So this, we'll find out, is a third degree polynomial. It's a third degree because the highest exponent is 3. All of the numbers in front of the x's are coefficients. So like in front of the x squared, a coefficient will be 1. This coefficient is -2 next to the x. All right? Polynomial means many. So the term poly, that's all. The first thing we want to be able to do is combine like terms. Like terms need to have the same base, which is the variable, and exponent. Six x to the third plus 7x minus 3x squared plus 8x to the fourth minus 2x plus 4x to the third plus x. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. They're all x's, which is nice. So just kind of say, okay, which ones have like the third power? 6x to the third and 4x to the third. Two oranges. Put the oranges together. There's lots of colors going on. 6 plus 4 is 10. Don't change the exponent. All right, leave it as x to the third because we're only adding like terms. How about 7x? All right, 3 lemons. 7 minus 2 plus, so there's like a 1 in front of that, right? If there's nothing in front of it, you can assume there's a 1 there. So 7 minus 2 is 5, and then plus 1 is 6. Anything go with the negative 3x squared? No. So that just stays by itself. And then eight x to the fourth is by itself, all right? Notice also that I'm putting it in the right order. 1 apple, 1 blueberry.
Why are you putting the 8x? It should be first.
Exactly why.
The exponent is how it's going in order.
So it has to be in the highest order of degree, right? Fourth power, third power, squared, x. Just about every math textbook and computer homework problem will not put a 1 there. But you can also imagine that that's a first power, right? When there's no x there. But they'll never put that on the textbook. Please think about the bottom one for a minute. See if you can put it in order and combine like terms. Okay, the original is the 10.1, yeah, 10.4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move the decimal point over. So if I had like 1.3 over 5.1, if I move the decimal place over here, I have to do it on the bottom. And I'll write it like this. See how that's a fraction? So do the same thing with that. Yeah, but do it with these numbers though. I think it can go further. More. Okay, keep going. But then you'll have it. Let's see what we came up with. All right, I'll spare you of like the fruit references. I gotta keep myself amused. Yeah? Let's see what I have here. Yeah, bananas. -4 plus 2 is -2x to the fourth. And then there's no cube and there's no square, so never mind those, and I'll go right to the x. Ooh, something really nice happens. It's -3x plus 3x, so it becomes 0. Do not write 0x. It's like the no smoking sign, okay? Don't do that. Because 0 times anything is just 0. It's just going to drop out. And then nothing goes with the 12, so plus 12. It's a little hard to see. There you go. Bananas and limes. Hopefully you came up with that. I have to get some names in here too. So this thing is a 4th degree because it's the highest exponent. It's a 4th degree binomial because it's 2 terms.
So if it's more than 2, then that's the poly. Wait, explain. So the other one, you had more.
Yeah. So you have monomial is binomial like a bicycle, 2 wheels. So binomial is 2 terms. Trinomial is 3, and then anything else is poly.
Okay, so that one is obviously just poly.
4th degree
Wait. Oh, that's 4.
polynomial.
Can't count, obviously. So I'm here.
Okay? I might as well get some names in here. Anyway, so bear with me for a second. Okay, so the 1x to the 5th plus 2x minus 1, that would be a 5th degree trinomial. 3 terms. The bottom one would be a 3rd degree monomial. Any questions on, that covers the whole first section. So any questions on the polynomials or the degrees or combined like terms? The computer will ask you identify as like a monomial or trinomial or binomial and identify the degree.
Because 1, 2, 3, you see the x5 and the 2x in the middle. Okay, so it's not just counting the x and x's at the end, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The next section is easy because it's just like combining like terms. So I'll do this one first. Notice that they put parentheses there. When it's addition, it means nothing. It's the exact same way as writing this. And we know how to go from there, right? You have 3x to the third plus x to the third would be 4x to the third. So I'll kind of go a little faster now, and you'll see me just cross things out. And then 2x squared minus x squared would be a plus 1x squared. But remember that we don't have to write the 1. So that's adding. I don't think they will mark you wrong if you put the 1 in front. But I would try it in the homework problems before you try it on the test. Because they're like trying to give you problems where they're trying to say add the two binomials. But with the plus, it doesn't matter. With the minus, it does matter because you have to distribute the minus to everything. All right, look at the one up top. Need to distribute the minus. Because remember, you can assume that there's like a 1 in front of there. Same idea.
So it's just negative 1 times everything?
Put the minus to every single thing there. So now I have 3x to the 5th minus 2x to the 3rd plus x minus 2. But then it's going to be minus 4x to the 5th minus x to the 4th plus 2x plus 8. All it does is switch all the signs. And then I'm going to go from there. I'm going to go to do 3x to the fifth and minus 4x to the fifth would be minus x to the fifth. Any x to the thirds? Just one though. So that comes down. Any squares? No.
You missed the 4. Minus x to the 4.
Oh, I did. Thank you. I missed one. Minus x to the fourth. And then x plus 2x is 3x. And then negative 2 plus 8 is positive 6. That's my answer. Question? Anybody? You guys are okay? Question? No? Any requests, or should I move on to the next section? It's all combining like terms, right? Actually, maybe I'll mention the bottom one. I don't know if you'll see a fraction or not, but now you're taking this negative 1/2 and distributing that. So I get 4x squared plus 2x. We're starting to get better and better now, right? So think about it in your head. Negative 1/2 times 4 is 4 over 2. So negative 2. And then negative 1/2 times 8. So 8 divided by 2. All right, remember, don't change any of the exponents. Negative 1/2 times negative 6. So now it's negative times a negative, positive 3. And then 20 over 2 is 10. All right, so now that's even a harder one that we can do now. 4x squared minus 4x squared goes away. Don't write anything. This is just 0. Negative 2x to the third. I think I see a 2x and a 3x. And then the minus 10. It's about as difficult as they get in the first two sections.
So you did negative 1/2 times 4, right?
Negative 1/2 times 4.
And then times 8.
Yep.
And then times 6.
Times negative 6 times 20. Yeah. Distribute it to everything.